Hey folks, it's been a while since I've made a video of my Holystone HS720. I've been messing with it, and mostly it's been messing with me. And I've had it long enough now that I have a little bit more of an opinion. I still think I'm a beginner in terms of drones. This is my only drone I've owned, so I really am a beginner in terms of drones. But I've had a chance to really learn to fly it a little bit better, and that's been a little bit of a success. But really my purpose was to learn how to fly it, but also while I'm doing that, make some cool videos for my videos that I put together. And that hadn't worked out very well at all. So I'm going to show you some examples of some things in terms of learning to fly that I've learned that have been good and bad, and then why the video I don't think has really worked out the way that I had hoped that it would. So learning to fly came with crashing it a few times, and most of those crashes were pilot error, and I know it was my fault when I did it, but sometimes it really wasn't. I mean, there were some technical things that happened with the machine that I was doing one thing and it was doing something else. I'm going to show you a little bit about that. Now, the first video I want to show you about the flying issues that I had to do with turning the drone from camera facing away to camera facing back and the drift that happened. So I have a couple videos I'm going to show you about that. The first one is just sort of a practice session in the backyard where I have the GoPro set up so that you can see how far the drift happens. And then the second one is in real live action where it really did drift on me like that, and I got in a little bit of trouble. The next flying issue that I had, I call the toggle adjustment jump. And what happens is you're flying along and you need to make a little change in the flight path, and you just barely move that toggle and it makes a big jump in the video. I have a few examples I want to show you of that. The last flying lesson that I learned, and I truly hope this doesn't happen to you, is that my up-down toggle switch started not working sometimes. And you'd be flying along and you want it to go up and it just started dropping in altitude. And many times it drop all the way to the ground and bounce off the ground. I have a few examples I want to show you of that it wasn't very good. Let me talk a little bit about video capture. And as I said, I really felt like that learning to fly the drone, I got fairly successful with it. Flying it in a straight line and then elevating slowly and doing that smoothly, I practiced that a lot and I was able to do that fairly well. And I have an example here of some practice around the house here that I did. And you'll note that even though I'm not moving, you know, I get it going forward and I'm elevating smoothly, the video still is not smooth. My next example of a video is when I was in North Carolina, down at this beautiful falls. We had good satellite reception and really not very much wind. And I really felt like I was flying the drone very straight, very true. And so just straight out and then up, you'll see the video, and you're just going to see how jerky it is. And this was not me moving the sticks. Well, a few times in there I was correcting, and you'll see those because those will be big movements. But other than that, it just doesn't make very good smooth video, and I think you'll see that. And my last example of video capture is when we were in Utah. And of course, North Carolina and Utah were trips we were taking. I was making videos, and I really wanted some cool drone footage, but I just could hardly keep the drone steady enough to be able to get even a few seconds of nice looking video from it. So what's my conclusion? Well, I'm glad I had a beginner drone because I made a lot of errors as a pilot. But my next drone is going to have a 3-axis gimbal because I found that it really is important to me to get that silky smooth video, and I feel like I can fly the drone relatively well enough now that I can look for a better drone that will give me a better video quality. Hope this has been helpful. Everybody have a great day.